Good evening, friends, and we are back again. This is Dr. Evelyn Sequera for our Friday meditations, and today we are going to discuss step 10 of how to forgive someone who has hurt you based on the blog that Dr. Wayne Dyer wrote. And today's point, step 10, is practice giving. Now, when he says practice giving, what it means is he says that if someone has been hurtful towards you, then remember this line from St. Francis of Assisi's prayer, which says, where there is injury, let me bring pardon. So if someone is hurting you or is injuring you with their words and is cranky and rude and mean and whatever else that a person can do, what he says is we can choose, to pardon and to forgive that person. So be the givers of forgiveness. So practice giving. This is where he brings giving. And for me, giving is one more step. Like the other day, I heard another author speak, and he was saying that if I want love, then let me give some love. If I want abundance in my life, then let me share my wealth. Whatever I have, let me share with my fellow beings. If I want health, then let me do one thing that supports the health of others. So, practicing giving has to come from this space where one feels that one already has fullness of life. So, when I'm full and I'm filled with compassion and kindness, then I can give that compassion and kindness to someone else. Also, I came across another beautiful term called otherish giving. My friend Dinesh, she mentioned this to me. And when I looked it up, it was about this guy called Adam Grant in his book, Give and Take, a Revolutionary Approach to Success, where he discusses what is otherish giving. He says that success, your reciprocity style can directly impact your ability to succeed. So, when they studied people who were successful and people who were givers, they found that the topmost level of successful people were also givers, and they found givers also at the bottom. So the givers who were at the bottom were either too trusting, too willing to sacrifice their own interests and, totally giving of themselves. And that led to burnout and lot of loss of emotional energy. And then you become cranky and irritable because you've given and given and given and given because your own stores are depleted. Now we come to the fellows or the fellies who are on top. So these are givers and yet they are successful. Now, who are these givers? These are the otherish givers. What do? They have genuine concern for self and a concern for others. But they will always bring their concern for self before they bring it to the others. That means if somebody has one loaf of bread and has to share it with someone else, that person will keep half of it and share the other half with another person. All right? And they genuinely want to help others. But here, the otherish giver, what the otherish giver does is genuinely takes care of his or her own self before giving out to others. In our Friday meditation, my darling Regina, she mentioned that it is not only about giving money or cash or, monetary aid. It is also about giving time and attention. And how some of us are such selfless givers. So, can we also be givers of forgiveness? So, I'll take you through a little meditation and a little bit of breath work, and then connect to the giver within you to know what kind of a giver are you. Okay, so take a deep breath. Breathe out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Another time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's do the humming breath. Let's do it about 3 times. Take a deep breath. Hmm. Breathe in. Breathe in. And now very gently step into this silent inner sanctum space within your being, your soul space. However it appears for you. Maybe it's a room, it's a landscape, a meadow, a seashore, any other place, whatever and however it shows up for you. This is your place of bliss, your place of peace. And right here where you are, as you gently get ready to connect to the giver within you, become aware, especially of this prayer of St. Francis of Assisi, which goes like this: make me a channel of your peace. Make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, your pardon. Where there is darkness, light. Where there's doubt, true faith in you. Am I ready to be the giver of forgiveness? Am I ready to let down my guard, especially that my ego has built? And sometimes because I feel so threatened, I build these big fortress walls around me to protect the sensitive self within. And yet, when I have these huge walls around me, I'm always defending myself, then I don't even have love coming my way. I won't have enemies, but I also won't have any lovers coming my way. So am I ready to let go of this guard? Am I willing to be vulnerable and be present to the other person and see the other person in the light of God? Truly to check in and see, all right, can I see another sensitive child there, an insecure inner child there? Without forgetting, of course, to draw safe boundaries. If someone is being rude and mean continuously, then surely you're not supposed to take all of that. But if this is someone you love and are you ready and are you willing? So just connect to this line. For it is in giving that we receive. For it is in giving that we receive. For it is in giving that we receive. Am I willing to give? Am I willing to share? Am I a giver? Another rich giver? We now invite Archangel Michael and Archangel Chamuel to bring you those people who you want to forgive. Tell them, I forgive you and I set you free. Take a minute. Thank the archangels. Thank everyone who has been a teacher to you on this journey of forgiveness. Take a few deep breaths to ground this experience. And gently, when you feel ready, you can gently open your eyes and come back to present time. Thank you for a wonderful meditation, and I will see you around soon. Bye bye.